Hello everyone and welcome back to Lavender Canyon, where if you missed my live stream that was yesterday, you missed us working on this immense jump forward in our aqueduct system. We did a lot of puzzling, a lot of trying to figure things out, and in the end, what I've come up with a little bit of help from chat and Mr. Bud, we now have a double lock system where we have sluices on the bottom here, we have sluices on the bottom here, we also have dams on the top here. Then we have a mechanical fluid pump, which is going to pump water from here into our aqueduct, and we have some dams there too. So what I'm hoping is that we will be able to force enough water up if we close these sluices to make the water come up to this level. Then it'll pour down the front here and continue to fill our areas down here. But it will also make it flood our aqueducts. So let's see if we can get this to work. We still have some work to go. Today we're going to need to move our dirt excavator, route the power from back here over to our mechanical pump, finish dynamiting all of this area to create our pond area, our inlet to here. We're going to have to quickly break one of these and put in a dam in here so that we have some outlet so that we don't flood. And then we need to move that dirt excavator to somewhere over here. Now I am thinking if we put it in here, one will be able to get in another bang of windmills and power batteries, so we'll get another bank of that here to power it, but we also would be able to connect that into this area. But if we do that, we also have the option of bringing our aqueduct water, boom, if we kind of create another extension of the aqueduct straight along back here and along and down over here as well. So then we wouldn't need to force water out the back here. We could just run it straight down here to the exit on the map. So that's another thought process. I also want to look into starting to create the other wing of the aqueduct that I want to come back along this side of the map. So that also means we need to put in some stuff here. We need either a bad water raid or a dome on these two sources, and that would take care of those ones all together. Over here, we're going to leave it because it's part of our power generation, and who knows, we might want to do something with that at some point. So that's where we're sitting for right now. We also went ahead and put in, it was a 3-hour stream, so it was a long stream, so you missed a lot if you weren't there. We also put in some more wellness items. So we got Agora and Dance Hall over here, and then the thought was that we could come in here once we're kind of at that point where we were in decorating mode. We can come in here and we can decorate around this without a problem. We also added the same over here in District 3. So we've got a Dance Hall and Agora there. So our well-being has really gone up by quite a bit. At the end of the stream, we technically were at 30 for a well-being. District 1 is up to 31, which is crazy. I can't believe we've gotten that good of a well-being already. But so our focus today is going to be move this guy, finish up with all the dynamiting we need to do to create this particular area. And then, because I kind of want to clean this out. And then I'm thinking we have the possibility of putting in some water pumps up here if we can get enough water up here. And I'm actually debating whether not dynamiting this down as much and kind of create a step down effect over here, because I put in 2s right there and that would take us down to the same level here. But if we don't do that, we could create more of a reservoir up here and then use, if we dynamite this out to back in here, make it spill over, we could use sluices at the join. But we could do the same, we could do sluices anyways. We also need to move this dirt pile because I was not thinking ahead. So let's first focus on moving the dirt excavator, and then we can put in a big dirt pile storage, and then we will move on from there. So let's see here. If we've got this guy there and we want him here, we are first going to have to get some beavers out there to clear some of this. You don't need it, so I think we'll be fine with just getting rid of it. Alright. Then we need some path out to there. So we'll just continue this one right here for right now. Let's get going at double speed here. That'll let, you know what, before we do that though, do we want to pause the dynamite? I think I want to. Let's pause back to like there, because I don't know if I want to. Oops, I didn't mean to actually destroy that dynamite. We kind of need to clear out this stuff too. So let's put in a few stairs. And we will not there. Not there. That's not what I wanted. We want to leave that back. We do want to clear these trees. We need to clear these trees as well. And that one and this one. I don't know that they're going to be able to get to that one as we stand for the moment. Then right here, let's see here, that's gonna be, we got one. Will this one fit? It will. Let's take that out and this out. And we'll put some terrain blocks in there, and then we need another stair here. And actually I should have put the stairs here and here, right? I'm just going to move all of the stairs back a row. And then we will path along all of this. Maybe we just bring it up like that. We're making such a mess of the paths. My paths, my paths. And then we could... Oops, that was the wrong thing. Go like that. I kind of want to see where I'm putting my paths, so I know where we're gonna eventually throw some dynamite. Alright, so if we leave that, we'll end up with like a bridge here where our water's coming into the pond, because I kind of want to take this all out straight back that way, like along that line. Okay. So we'll let them work on that, and let them work on getting this dynamite over here in. I think that our piles are full. I'm going to pause this guy. At the moment, we don't have much need other than the mud baths, which I would like to get in as well, for the dirt. Since we haven't done much there. All right, so let's go to double speed, because if I put it on triple, they work way too quickly. So let's get rid of these. Run, 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 little beavers. Okay, and then where exactly do we want the windmills? Over here. We also are going to need a dirt pile over here, so let's stores bulky resources. You know what? Why don't we maybe right here? Yeah, we'll go right there. We could theoretically continue, like create a overpass over here and bring our beavers this way as well. Oh no, we can't, because we blocked off that with power. So no, that won't work. But we could connect to this power and bring it down and into our excavator as well. Could they not reach those? I'm assuming not. Alright. Come back, beavers. Come back. Whoa. They are just running off the path. Okay. Let's see here. Let's also get priorities up over on that stuff. These ones, I don't actually want belts. I know I just put them there, but I forgot to take them away. Alright, and then they get all of that clear? Yes, they did. And they're starting to build that. Beavers are very industrious. Let's actually go like that so that our path isn't in the way while we put in the dirt excavator and its power system. We're going to need, I think, to take that down a little bit. So we're going to put some temporary ladders in here. And you know what I just realized? We're missing our music. I turned it off for the stream so that I could actually hear myself think. And we could play some other music. There we go. Okay, I was working on ladders, wasn't I? Did I put that one the correct way? Yes. What the heck? That was wrong. I'm still not hearing any music. Strange. Alright, let's connect this up with some path here. And then we are going to take this down to here. So 1, 2 levels. So we'll just put that up there, and then I'm gonna prioritize that a little higher. Okay. They're working on that, and this is going to be dirt. And then as soon as we get that built, I'm going to send these piles that way. Because all 4 of these should fit into there, no problem. I'm still not hearing any music. Master volume is all the way up. Ah, there we go. It was just very quiet. Okay. So while they're working on that, then, let's see here. We could start mapping out some windmills and battery banks, which are gonna run on this level, which is going to need a ladder here as well. So let's put in here, right? Cross like that. We'll connect that to the path. We're getting messy paths over here as well. Alright. Then we're also gonna need to start with let's do another platform there. Okay. And we're gonna need to start with let's throw a terrain block in there. And then that'll let us extend the path. Ooh, autocorrect. Did me dirty there. You know what? We're actually, we're gonna be smart about this. And we're gonna put in singles right there, right? Yeah. If I do that though, then I won't be able to, you know, that's, as much as it's nice to use the existing terrain, if you build it like this, then the beavers can run under and build upwards without having to have ladders and stuff to get up there. That's why I like to do my windmills on this double platform. Yeah, it uses more material, but it makes it easier for the beavers, and then you also have a pre-made way of running things that doesn't create any problems. We're gonna go ahead and let's put this guy in. Let's see here, like maybe power's gonna come in through that side bit there. So if we want to route power from here and connect this power system into this power system, we can run it straight through here. So we'll just bring power in here, bring power here, bring it up around there, which we very well might do. Alright, so then let's get... They're working on that. I'm going to bump the priority on this and the dynamite so that we can get the rest of this squared away. And then we're going to put a chunk of dynamite here. We're going to take that down. Actually, let's be smart about that again. Let's take this down to the same level as this one. So let's just bring it down 1. And let's see here. This one, if we bring it down a 2. Actually, let's leave that. Let's do the power bank the other direction. So we'll go here. We need just one more. If we do 2, 1, 2, yeah, that'll work. We actually can do this one as a 2 then. 2, and then a 1, and add our path in there. There we go. Oh, wait a second, I just did that in a very wrong spot. How did I get 2 of them in there? I don't know. Alright, so we'll take those 2 down, and then we'll have this at 1 level, and then we can start dynamiting by 3s. So let's actually put in 1 battery, 2 battery. Then we're gonna need straight pole. And then I think our first windmill can go right there, yep. And then we go over to the next one. I'll be over here somewhere. We need some more straight pipe in there, and then we'll have straight pipe there. Okay. For the moment, that's as much as I can do with that until the beavers get to all of that stuff. They're looking good though. We started at the beginning of, mid-cycle 31. I should have showed that. We still had 5 plus, it was almost 6 days on this drought. And let's see how we're doing. It was an 8-day drought. I did add in a mod that gives a little bit better look at your supplies. So like here it's giving me a little down arrow. Over here it's showing me we have our supplies are going down, our supplies are going up. Like over here with our cattail crackers, we've got to double up because it fills a basic need and nutrition. So just a couple of little things. Building lacks power. Yeah, we know that. Building lacks worker. That's okay. Construction lacks material. What does it lack? Are we out of gears? I know we have hundreds of gears. So are they all in... They're all in District 3 now, and so we can't... They finally moved these. We were struggling to get them to move the gears. And now they finally moved them. Okay, you know what? We're gonna say obtain again and get some gears back over here. I didn't want to do that though. I don't want to do that though. This warehouse needs to go away so that we can expand our trees. We need to get more maple trees in so that we can have more maple syrup. So I don't want to do that. Let's up the priority of this and put it at gears. Make that high priority. Because we tore out all of this industrial district in favor of finishing this industrial district in the stream. All right. So let's see how we're going here. Let's get that up and running so we can get some gears over here in this district. Yeah, it's the gears that are holding us up. Well, darn. Alright, so this one's gonna need a stair as well to get up to there. And it's gonna need some path. Oh my. Can I make my path less? There we go. I really can't do the straight. So my thought process is that we can use the dirt excavator here for a while, then we could move it over here and move it over here and make a bigger hole. That could be a little water reservoir back here to hold water up in this corner. But that'll be a while. That's why I put the dirt pile back here so far, before we can do any of that. Okay, they didn't put the that in there. Are we having an issue getting planks as well? No, because we've got Jaimundo Warehouse. Yeah, we got almost 600 planks in this district. So I think we're okay. These are on the same level as this on purpose because we could do the connect disconnect if we're running out of things. I'm gonna say obtain. We need more wood up there. All right, how are we doing over here? We can't get the dirt out of here until we get that large storage done. So that's a bit of a... Oh. We need another stair here. I missed it. In order to make this path complete. Have them build that. Alright, let's look at power over here. We can... we're gonna have to remove the paths. They are all done over here, correct? Before I do that. Ooh. Yes, they are done. So let's I was half tempted to run this like all down in the water, but we don't have this trench dynamited over here yet, so that's a little bit of an issue. Alright, so power wise, we need a upward power shaft to go here. Let's make sure we're doing it the right way this time. That one, and then we need I guess it's a downward power shaft, like that. I just realized something, we can't take that path out, we're gonna have to work this way back, I think. Well, that wasn't so smart. I was not thinking ahead there, was I? Alright, we can start from... I suppose we could have started from here too. That doesn't... But we're still gonna need those stairs. Alright. That was not smart at all. And we'll pick this stuff up. You know what? Maybe we do and we just don't dynamite that particular section. They'd be able to build it all from this wall. Where could we come in then? It would make life so much easier if we did that. Alright, so if we put a platform there, and then we run a straight pipe out of it, yes. Then if we put, we already started with the dynamite there, that's part of the problem. Let's, how far down is that? Is it just one? Yeah, it's just one. Okay. Let's do that. And then we'll do a, go back to power. We need an upward. Just gonna go there. Then we're gonna do that, that, and that. And then we're gonna do the connection, which is not, there we go. And then we'll run straight pipe. All the way along there. Then here we're gonna need an upward. Then 1, 2, because we're taking that down 1. Then we're gonna need that one. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then if we run straight all the way to there. Let's see here. We need to get into the back of that guy, right? So if we do a... I can't see. I guess we could, like, you know, use the camera the correct way. We want it to go that way. And that way. Or we could just make it easier. They're not going to be able to build that though, I think. may end up with a... If I put a 2... Oh no, we can't do that because we won't be able to... Alright, we'll find some place to put a... We can put a ladder down. A temporary ladder. Oh, I didn't put the path back here, did I? Put it back. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay, here, let's put in our elbow. And then can we put a... How tall is that? No, I need one more. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this that doesn't require us to like pull out and replace. Okay. And then it would be we do a couple of platforms there, then we can do power up like that, and then we'd have vertical, 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 and then the elbow. There we go. There we go. How cool is that? That will get our power all connected. We still have a little bit to put in back here. Oh, they got it all done. And we should just need some straight pipe then. Zoink. There we go. That is all connected now. Oh, they got the dirt out of there, so they must have gotten the large storage done. So we can go ahead and destroy that puppy. And let's see here. We also can take out these pipes. Oh, that's part of that, so we won't take that. But we will have them pick up all of these resources before we do anything, because I think there's like metal and stuff in there. Yeah, metal gears, treated planks, all of that stuff is good to have back after all of that. Extract and, ooh, we need to pick up this stuff too. Alright, let's scroll back out, come back over here, and see how we're coming. Dynamite is in here. There we go. Let's see here. Let's just get rid of that one for the moment. That'll take us to the same height as that. Then we can see here. All right, so if our wind power is coming this way, then we'll put one there. right. That would put the next one right here in line with this guy, which is perfect because we are going to have to do... Is that going the right way? Yes. That again. One of those. Straight pipe in. We need another vertical. Then we need some platform. We need them right there and right there. Then our next windmill can come up here. Beautimous. There we go. That gets all of that connected. And then, like I said, at some point we probably might want to connect this into this power system. We can do that fairly easily just by connecting into, like, even we could take out, put a T in here and then straight down here, straight line, boom. But we will figure that out at another time. So let's get a little bit more path going in here. Let these beavers deal with this. They should be able to build all of that from there and here without a problem. So we'll let them run on with that. Let's scroll out a little bit. And this double path is kind of messing with me here. Oops, overextended that. Actually, we probably should bring it over that way since the storage is right there. Then we can... There we go. That leads to all the ladders and the stuff. So now, all of that so that we can get rid of these dirt piles. We're going to make them go put all of that into the big warehouse. They're working on this dynamite down here as well. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more going along here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, that's gonna take it down to this level. Let's throw in some 2s along here. They should be able to get to those. Yeah, those are 2s. If we put in some 2s along here as well. Along here. That's going to take them quite a while to get all of that done. Now I need to figure out this area. This area. I need to extend the priority on that. I'm gonna high priority all of this stuff. I don't know if they can get to this one. No. So we're probably gonna have to put in a few stairs. Alright, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pause here for, not pause, but I'm going to pause recording for a little bit. Let them work on getting the things that we were working on in, because this is going to take them quite a while. I'm going to pump it up to triple speed, and then I'm going to let them work on getting this moved, some of this dynamite in so that we can explode that. And I probably will come in and just put in a forester and some trees down here. Alright, so I will be back as soon as we have something, we've got most of what we just built done, okay? Because we can't do a ton much until they get like most of this dynamite and this piping laid. Alright, so stand by. I will be back in a little bit. And welcome back, everybody. We have gotten our dirt excavator and all of its wind power items in. And of course, right now there is no wind. But we're going to go ahead and get this started. Let's see here. That's giving us 488 and it needs 200. So we've got enough power there. We have cleaned up paths all around the area. We got in a second chunk of maple and chestnut seedlings that all have gone in there, including another tapper shack and a forester over here, which I'm going to pause him because he doesn't need to go. We have a bad tide approaching, and this will be the first one since I got all of this done over here. So we need to make sure that our things are correct. Close above contamination 1%. Oh, these ones are so difficult to get to. Also close with contamination above 1%. Nothing else is done. So those should automatically just snap shut as soon as the bad tide starts. And it should be, these ones should be okay because of these ones shutting. Alright, and our mechanical fluid pump is all in over here. It does require how much power? I did pause it. It's not doing anything right now since there's no water there to begin with. We have 920, and I think the mechanical fluid pump, wrong area, it needs 700. So we have enough there as long as we keep up with wind power is the only real thing. Now we did get all the dynamite in here. I did come back in here and kind of like rethink how I wanted to do this because we kind of need like some step down so that it doesn't like flood this area. So there was a couple areas where we had twos like in here that I decided that no, those should probably twos back here, ones here into another one. So let's see here. Did we get all of that is in? It looks like all of it is completed now. So if we do one big giant boom boom here, let's do this. Let's pause and detonate this one. And then detonate this one, and we'll start from both ends. Now if we go back to 50. That is so cool. Okay, so that kind of leaves us with a little bit of a pool in here before it pushes out into this. So if I don't want to blow this yet. We will get to that. We will definitely get to that. But we still need to put in the dams up here as our release valve. And then we've got a little bit more of this that I would like to take out before we open that up. I did kind of make a mess of that because now we're going to have issues getting to some of this. And honestly, I don't know that it matters that much, other than it will need to fill. We're gonna have quite a while before this particular like hole fills in with water, so that could be another, like, not necessarily an issue, but another thing that we have to deal with. It's gonna take a lot of water pumping over the wall to do that. And these ones are going to be pretty much closed, these particular floodgates, and then we're going to have to let the water get all the way to the top of here before it starts to spill over. So we kind of have a little bit of a wait for that. I almost think we let this fill before we blow this up and do all of that. That gives us time to get some dams in up here. And I wonder if sluice gates actually, ooh, there's that type. Oh, let's go quick check. Did it get shut? It did. It did. Yep. So that worked. That worked really well. That's just gonna force everything right out the back. I can't believe that one little sluice gate is controlling all of that flood. And I don't understand how it doesn't like fill up and then flood over the top of the water sources. That makes no sense to me. But hey, not for me to wonder why. Alright, so since we've got that in place, when the, oh, it's an 8-day bad tide, when that comes back to fresh water, we will let this completely fill. We do have plenty of water down here, so if we need to, we can start pumping this water. We want to be a little bit careful. We don't want to pump it dry because that would make these over in here dry, but we do have the water up in here. Only thing I'm a little worried about with this system is that we won't get enough water coming over the dam to come through our system, run our power wheels, and get enough water for our pumps. So that's what it's all going to hinge on, is if this actually works and we still get enough water coming this way for our pumps. I did go ahead and start an expansion on these guys up here on the windmills, because of that. Because if we run into that, it takes us a long time to get water back coming through because we have to fill the whole tower. Then we might run into some issues with power during that time. Not that I'm really like uber worried about it, because we do have a lot of stuff stockpiled, like so much stuff stockpiled that we will be okay for a little while to get this filled up. So I think our next plan of action is to wait for the bad tide to end, and then see how this goes. And that, since it's 8 days, it's gonna take a bit for that to happen. I don't have anything really on the go right at the moment that is super interesting to do. We are going to go ahead and I did put in a metal storage here to kind of clean this up, because this right through here is where I want to run the aqueduct into the wellness pond. We do need to get a couple of dams in here, and as soon as we do that, we are going to lose water. And so I kind of was like, eee. But I think we're gonna have to just bite the bullet. We're gonna have to bite the bullet, demolish it, quickly put in a dam, and mark it with super high priority so that they get that done. Like, oh no, it's the end of the day. Oh no, it's the end of the day. I should have timed that a little better, huh? We're gonna lose all of our water before they get that belt. Can I just make them work really hard? There we go. Okay. Whew. Okay, we can go back down. Okay. I think we probably want a couple more in there. Just to make it so that we don't... Let's go ahead and do it while we already are low water, and then they can... Probably should have done this during a higher tide. Oops, I didn't mean to put one on top of that. That one. This one I need high priority. All right, those are back in. We'll go with 2 for right now. We'll see how that works. If that works or it doesn't. Now they can fill this pond back up. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry, my OBS crashed at the end of the last little bit, but basically what I was trying to say was we were going to pause, run through the through the bad tide, which is starting right now, or is ending right now, and see if we can't get this up and running, which means we have to close these, and we have to make sure that these ones don't open. Let's make sure that all of those we gotta close everybody here. We're gonna let them pump this water out to keep us afloat until we can get there. I did have to put in a fluid dump up here because we ran out of water here. Wow. That is filling up rather drastically. Much more drastically than I thought it would. And it's not coming out the back. That is so weird. That is so weird. But look at that go. How quickly that filled up. It's already started pumping. It's coming. The water's coming. Woohoo! Alright, pause this guy. Maybe for right... Do we need this pump running? Let's see something here. If we do that, are we gonna end up... Okay. Okay, okay. It's working. These guys were, what do we normally put them at when we're done with a 1.65? There we go. Oh my gosh. Is it working? We've got to get starting to come through there. There we come. There we come. What are these ones at the end of a 1.65? Okay. We're a little bit lazy. This is trying to fill up there too. Everything's trying to fill up. And then these ones down here are normally what at the end of a drought? What is it? 1.75? Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at it. It's working. It's filling up the gigantic hole. Honestly, I don't know if we need the mechanical pump. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how cool that looks. Look at how cool that looks. I'm really happy that we did all of this with the terrain blocks instead of the levee blocks, because it really looks like it just belongs in there. I wish we had done that over here. But we're probably going to break out part of this anyways, so it doesn't really matter. We'll hide behind there. Are we getting enough water down here, though, is the only question. Well, everything is full up here now. And it's flowing. Oh my God, we did it. We did it. I'm so excited. That looks so awesome. So the first portion of the aqueduct is working. This was are we going to be able to get enough water out of there to keep everything flowing downstream? This is filling up. Oh my gosh, look at all that greening. So another thought that I had was that we could dynamite this down to have more for our tree farm. I'm hoping that once it kind of gets this way, it will, oh my goodness, we're going to end up flooding this area if we're not careful. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause the fluid dumps up here. And we just have to wait for this to get to there, which I don't think it'll take long to do. Is it gonna equalize? That is a very deep hole right there though, so it took a while for that to work. Come on. Come on, we can do it. Now, let's see here. We, I think, need some water slowing here. Should we put some dams in there? Just to slow that down? Come on. Tell me you're gonna do this. Why does it seem like we kind of like got held up there and we're stuck at that point? Oh. It's coming. Very slowly at this point now, though. So close to cresting that block. We might need to come back in here and take out some in there. Come on, we can do it. Oh, they decided to work on that dynamite, which kind of was an afterthought. Oh, it's starting. It's starting. Okay, we gotta let this get part of the way up first before when it starts spilling over, then we'll blow this. And I purposely made sure that we had paths both sides so that we didn't get any beavers stuck. And of course it has to become night. This is a very long, slow process. Look at how much greener that got up there, though. That is nice. I guess if we come and we look from this direction, we'll see when it comes over. It's got to be close. Come on, you can do it. It's a lot of space to fill with water. And I'd really like to try and do it without the pump. If at all possible. The pump is kind of a, okay, if this doesn't work, we'll have to pump it over the wall. It's gotta be close. We probably should have put a dynamite right there to help with the flow. Oh yeah, you put it in, but you didn't build it. Oh, oh, the water's coming over, the water's coming over. Oh my gosh, look at that. We did it. We did it, we did it, we did it. We made it so that oh, wait a second. The water stopped coming. Why'd the water stop coming? Okay, maybe we get rid of the dams? Oh, there we go. There we go. That was weird. I don't understand why it stopped. Why the flow stopped for a second there. Wow, that is a lot of water. A lot of water. It's not coming. Alright, so maybe the dams were a bad idea. Let's see here. If we turn the mechanical pump on, does that affect the water that is coming out of here? That's what we need to know. Does that affect our power generation? we kind of, we lost our, we lost those. It doesn't seem to be changing the water flow here. But we're not getting any water out here. I don't understand that. It must be equalizing, but it should be equalizing over there as well. So this pump is not really doing anything. Okay. It must be like coming back through. I didn't, no, dams can't do that. Dams can't come back through like that. Right? They go one way. Alright, pump is not helping. So let's see here. Let's... Alright. No dams. Let's take those back out. Okay, we're not flooding, which was my main worry. Those 2 dams that we put in back here are working. Mechanical pump is still running. Let's pause that. Because that was taking too much water from here. Let's make sure our power is okay down here. Not really, but let's give it a second. Okay, that's not great. It's not flooding down here, but we're letting too much water come this way. Are these back up to speed? 50. No. These got throttled a lot. We have enough water coming through to keep everything here full, but we don't really have enough to keep no, it's good. It just had to equalize, it looks like. Alrighty. That is beautiful. And of course we get a drought. Wow. That is so cool. That is absolutely so cool. Now we're automatically going to have the water cut itself off when it drops below these guys. That's why we probably should have put some sluices like in the middle so we could get to that. But we have enough water going on as it is that I think we're okay. Now that we've got this coming through here, that makes it a heck of a lot easier. We could take out this hump here to make it a little bit easier for water to come through, but I think that also in some respects keeps a good water level back here. And that's not even with the pump. We could, because we could turn the pump on for a little while if we need it in longer drought periods. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy this worked. I'm so happy this worked. So happy this worked. Now to figure out the aqueduct to create the waterfall into the wellness pond. So that's the next thing I think I'll work on water-wise. But man, look at all this green back here. Look at how green that is. That is awesome. That is awesome. That did lower the water over here quite a bit. I wonder if we don't put some floodgates in there instead. But that is it. That is all we have time for today. We have run long in this video once again, just because it's hard to cram everything in and let you guys see what's going on. So they're gonna keep working on this wind power up here, but the main thing for today was the water. If I can hit the right button here and get us back to it, was this. This looks gorgeous. I absolutely love that we got this to work. Let's zoom out a little so we can see more of it. But that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, so that's what we're going to call it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, you missed quite a bit of this build if you didn't watch the live stream that we started this in. So keep a lookout on the community page. I try to post a little thing saying that I will be streaming Timberborn on such and such day at such and such time. So keep your eyes out for those on the community page. And once again, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.